Go to RichieLaw.com.
That's RichieLaw.com.
They score!
5hourenergy.com or
Your home for the Durham Bulls. WCMC.
I'm WRAL meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner. Oh, summer hitting you in the face as you head out the door this morning. It is much warmer and more muggy this morning than it was yesterday. Temperatures mid-70s heading out the door. We'll see a high of 92 with a small chance of storms from the Triangle area northward. It's warm again tonight at 73 and then variably cloudy Thursday and Friday. Two issues. Both days will have at least a slight chance of some severe storms and intense heat with highs at 99 and feeling more like triple digits.
The Sports Shop is presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Service. Alsco's first aid service is great for office buildings, restaurants, automotive facilities, or anywhere emergencies can happen. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491 or visit alsco.com. Again, that's alsco.com to learn more about what they can provide for your business.
Good morning, top of the morning to you. It is Wednesday, and we're excited to be here. You're listening to the Sports Shop with Reese K-Mac. I'm Pam Thompson-Smith. I found a love provides a key, unlocks the heart and souls of you and me. Love will learn to sing your song, yeah. Love is written in stone. Every man I meet, walk in time. Free to wonder past his conscious mind. Love will come and take you home, yeah. Written in the stone. Good morning again. Welcome to the Sports Shop with Reese K-Mac. I am Pam Thompson-Smith, and you are listening to the Sports Shop on 99.9 HD2, 104.5, 620 AM. And what up, though? 107.5 in Detroit. And so we're just excited to be here this morning on this hump day. It is Wednesday. We are almost over the hump. And we can't wait to talk about the team that just made it over the hump, and that's the Carolina Hurricanes. And so I'm going to bring in Mr. Earl Reese. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Pamela. How you doing this hurricane morning? What's going on?
I am doing good. Actually, the sky looks like you could literally be a hurricane morning a little bit. I'm doing good. Now that the Hurricanes are over the hump on this hump day.
Yeah, I thought it was an unbelievable victory. I know we're going to get into that. That should be a topic today. And of course, you got the Spurs tonight, but that was an unbelievable victory. Coming back home to Roddy Wood, you know, to get another win. I think it's unbelievable what's going on. Game day was out there, and then we was talking yesterday. He was saying how crazy it was out in Vegas. Just the atmosphere. Vegas is always crazy, but with the Hurricanes,
exactly.
Vegas, there is just for the finals, the NHL finals. It's epic. So everybody's excited. Now we're coming back to Raleigh, gonna make it happen. I'm so excited. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm excited
I know
too.
Houston is excited too.
He
I can't wait
is.
to-
He's
can't
here.
wait to hear him.
He's coming in just a few minutes, and
Good.
he's excited. He's got on his hurricane gear. But I was actually just talking about the media yesterday with one of my friends. I was like, this would be a great time to be covering the Hurricanes in Vegas. What a city for the series. And I wasn't thinking about. I didn't realize that game day was there. I should have called him.
Yeah, he's not there. 'Cause he was talking about. Well, actually, it's interesting. A little different type. The NBA Finals is on, of course, tonight, and Pat McAfee they do this thing on ESPN 2 or ESPN where they get a bunch of guys and ladies together to talk about the game. He was like, "Man, that's something we should do." I said, "Good idea, man. Maybe we can do that sometime. Have a separate broadcast going on with Sports Shop, Game Days, and some other people, and just talk about the game." So that's what he was talking about.
Oh yeah, that would be really, really good. So we'll definitely have to make that happen for sure. But as we're talking, the Hurricanes won last night. One of the fun facts, Reese, about the game last night going into the game is that the Hurricanes hadn't lost 2 straight games in a row since January. So that was a good, so that was like, okay, they haven't done this. So they're going to definitely pull this out. One of the things that I wanted to start with, and we'll definitely get more insight from Houston because he wasn't here yesterday, but the rest of us was wrong because the question was, did we think that Anderson would come back and start? And we all said yes. Oh, Bussy, we said yes. But that's not what happened.
They shocked everybody about Garber Bussy, but the thing is, and again, we'll talk to Houston about this shortly. I wasn't in favor of that, but at one point we thought it worked out, but then at one point during the game we like, I'm not sure this is gonna work out pretty well. But as long as the Hurricanes wins, I don't care. I don't care who's on the net. I don't care who's the goalie. It doesn't make me. It could be Anderson, Bussy, Reese. I don't care who it is. As long as we bring home that win, that's what is important to me.
Exactly. I think that, and they kept that real close. It was like almost game time before it leaked out who the actual starter was going to be. So I thought that was very interesting. But he knows what he's doing. So let's ask Coach Rob Brind'Amour, like, why did Bussy start over Anderson? And Anderson actually didn't even dress.
It's about a minute conversation with our goalie coach, and said Freddie needs a little break. Okay. So we went with the other guy, and if you're going to give him a break, you need to give him a break. So to me, him dressing and going through all that, and just that's not really giving him a night off. So it's just, that's it.
Okay, that was the science behind it. Give him a break. Give him a night off, Reese. Let's go with it.
So I apologize, Pat. I could not hear the soundbite, so paraphrase it to me.
So he said, basically he was giving Anderson a break. And if you're going to give him a break, give him a break.
Interesting he didn't even dress, though. That's the thing. That to me was different. And that may be by him not dressing kind of forced them not to even be indecisive about their decision.
Right.
I just thought that was interesting, yeah.
And it showed, full confidence in Bussy. You look out and you're like, okay, well, Anderson's not even dressed. Okay, I'm going to do this. I got this tonight. So
now the question is, when you come back home, who do you go with? Who's going to be the goalie?
Right. We're going to ask Houston what he thinks about that, since we were all wrong on that yesterday. But one of the big, factors and impact of last night's game was Jordan Staal and his performance in scoring 2. So let's talk to Jordan Staal and ask him, about this series. And we talked about them being tired and it somewhat being exhausting. So Jordan, how exhausting has this series been for you?
The mental side of this game and this series it's been hard, and it's been back and forth. Every game has been ups and downs, and it's never pretty. And two good teams, and it's been so much fun and to be a part of. But the guys grinded mentally tough tonight, I thought, and kind of stuck with it. Obviously, tough second period, and then just stepping into the third period, knowing we just got one shot and a chance to win. So we kept moving forward, and then after the big goal, I thought we did a great job of just closing it down and finding ways to keep the puck out of our nets, and it was a big one.
And Stahl, Reese, he's found a way to get over this mental exhaustion because he scored 5 goals in the series, and he's the first player to score each of the first 4 games of a Stanley Cup series since 1982, when that was Mike Bossy. So he's playing really, really well.
Yeah, he's playing unbelievably well. His brother, again, I'm dating myself. I make it wrong, but his brother, was one of the outstanding players for the Hurricanes, previously. So for Jordan to step up, and we needed those Dane guys to step up, Aho and Jordan. We need those big time names to step up, and that's what Houston said a week or so ago. So they're stepping up. Jordan is unbelievable. I did catch some of his interview on Sports Center last night, where he did say those things. So I just want the Hurricanes to continue the momentum. It's going to be crazy if they pull this thing off. We got a few more games to go, but we got 2 more games to go. But I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, it's getting more and more exciting. And they asked the Vegas coach what he felt about Stahl and any adjustments, and he said he's killing us. He's just killing us in front of the net.
Yeah. He's playing unbelievably great, and right now, he's the MVP. Right now, if they continue to move, down the next couple of games at trend, I think he'll definitely be the MVP. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So coming back, home advantage, Game 5. Who do you have, Reese, in Lenovo?
Come on.
What you got?
Lenovo Center. It's interesting. The Knights are good. They won a couple of years ago, so they are not new. They're true. So we got to keep the momentum going, and hopefully, we can get it done at the Lenovo Center. But it's going to be tough though. But now, hey, if it was easy, a lot of people are doing it, right?
That's
so
right. That's right.
That's what it's all about. Hunkering down and delivering another win. And I think the Hurricanes going to do it, to answer your question, yes.
Speaking of hunkering down, we'll talk more about this too on the other side. Hey, you ready for tonight? Talk to us.
Of course I'm ready. We got to see what's in the cards for the script, but me personally, I'm prepared.
You're prepared. You can tell.
They already set it up. They already know. They already said they're crying by the referees, crying by the president being there. So I'm assuming he's not going to be there tonight. And then Tony Brothers going to be there calling everything, against the Spurs. So it's a setup. Let's go.
That's true. And and I was looking at predictions, and I looked up Vegas, and of course the Knicks is favored tonight, to win the game tonight. Not by a lot, like 1.5 points for them to win tonight.
Keeping it close.
Keeping it close. So one thing that we want to talk about is the American Red Cross. We want to make sure that you go out to AmericanRedCross.org. We want you to give the gift that keeps on giving. We're almost in a season. We're almost in hurricane season in a few months, but there's so much going on. And with summertime and summer vacations, and that means more people on the road, more people in the water, so many things happen. And so they need you. They need you to volunteer. They need you to donate money, as well as they need you to donate blood. So let's keep this going. I actually spoke to the rep on yesterday, and so you guys are doing a great job listening and going out with the call to action to the American Red Cross. There are big things coming this summer, so let's make sure you go to AmericanRedCross.org. They need you. and let's give the gift that keeps on giving. And coming up next, when we come back, we're going to bring in Houston. We're going to bring in the Hurricanes expert of the week, and he's going to give us a little more detail and breakdown, a little deep dive into the game last night and what we can expect coming up on Thursday.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and K-Mac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities. The Adam Gold Show.
I've never understood why the general public cares a lick about television ratings. Unless you work for the networks or maybe the league. Who cares if people in Winnipeg or Los Angeles or Miami are watching or not? Let them do what they want. We've got the Stanley Cup Finals. We got two of the best teams in the sport. Let's have at it.
The Adam Gold Show, weekdays starting at noon on 99.9 The Fan.
I am here with Patrick Day of the Aluminum Company of North Carolina. I'm on your website. Gutter helmets right on the front of the website. Do you have a gutter helmet to fit my head? I have a small head.
We have a gutter helmet for every head, Adam. So anyhow, if you give us a call, we'll come out and take a look at your windows, doors, siding, roofing, gutters, and of course we can do the gutter helmet. We have financing programs that are really good. So we have like 12 months with 0 payments for 12 months. You don't have to pay anything. So if you're thinking about home improvements and you're thinking you're saving up for it, just come on and see us and we'll go ahead and get you set up and get your project done and you can pay in 12 months from now.
I feel like you're speaking directly to me. If it's for the exterior of your home, there is no better place than the Aluminum Company of North Carolina. You can find them online, aluminumcompany.com. Siding, roofing, windows, entry doors, storm doors, and the world-famous gutter helmets. Aluminum Company of North Carolina, 1-800-672-4348.
Myth: everyone's drinking. Fact: more students are choosing not to drink alcohol than people realize. And it might not always feel that way, but a lot of students are making choices to stay focused, stay safe, and stay in control. And that takes confidence, because leadership is about knowing your limits and being okay standing by them. Real friends respect that, back each other up, and look out for one another. Make a plan, trust your choice, and don't be afraid to speak up. Talk it out NC, because not everyone's drinking, and it's okay to choose differently.
Learn more at talkitoutnc.org.
The Law Offices of Gregory Noah Williams, PLLC, is here to serve your legal needs in the areas of personal injury, estate planning, civil litigation, and traffic matters. Whether you were injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, or if you need to complete or update your will, your power of attorney, living will, or trust, or if you're injured through breach of contract, contact GRW Law, where we protect the injured and counsel the uninsured. You can reach us at 919-282-4696, or you can visit us on the web at grw-law.com.
It's Men's Health Month, and WakeMed Heart and Vascular would like to remind you that stress and anger can have a negative effect on your body and, if continued over time, can cause major problems like headache, upset stomach, insomnia, high blood pressure, and maybe even a heart attack or stroke. So take a time out, relax, take a deep breath, and walk it off. Manage your stress and your heart will thank you. Learn more about caring for your heart at wakemed.org. That's wakemed.org.
When it comes to health, we're all on our own journey. Our challenges aren't always visible to those around us. You may be living with aches and pains, fatigue, shortness of breath, or other symptoms that make it difficult to manage everyday life. These problems can be the result of a variety of conditions, including long COVID, which 1 in 5 adults who've had COVID-19 may develop, according to the CDC. When symptoms linger, they could lead to feelings of isolation, but you don't have to go through it alone. For challenges like these, physical therapy is the solution. Physical therapists are the licensed healthcare providers moving you to better health. They can improve your quality of life through hands-on care, patient education, and prescribed movement. No matter where you are on your health journey, your physical therapist and physical therapist assistant can help. When we work together, we feel better together. So choose more movement. Choose better health. Choose physical therapy. Visit ChoosePT.com to find a physical therapist near you or ask your primary care provider for a referral. This message is provided by the American Physical Therapy Association.
Hi. I don't even know why I'm calling right now. I'm sorry. My thoughts are going a mile a minute.
No matter how you served.
I left the service last year. My mom just passed away a few months ago. I missed so much time with her.
no matter what you're going through.
Before, I knew what to expect every day. And now I have so many decisions to make. I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job, but I feel so stuck.
We are here for you.
Okay, ma'am. I'm glad you called. Let's stay on the line and walk through some things.
If you or a veteran in your life is experiencing thoughts of suicide, dial 988. Then press 1 to reach the Veterans Crisis Line.
Reese and K-Mac covering sports the real way fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
I feel like busting loose now. Busting loose in the evening. Busting loose can be pleasing. Talk about busting loose, y'all. Busting loose in the meantime. Busting loose make you feel fine. Talking about busting loose, y'all. Busting loose to my love Jones. Busting loose to each his own. Talking about busting loose, y'all. Busting loose to my love Jones. Busting loose to each his own.
Yes. Talking about busting loose. Yes, you are listening to the Sports Shop with Reese, K-Mac. I am Pam Thompson Smith. We have an amazing support staff with us today. I've got Houston. He's going to chime in just a few minutes, actually. And that music that you hear, we have Jamila on the boards today doing another amazing job. Jamila, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I like that music selection.
Thank you.
Doing a great job. And of course, we've got A-Town in the back holding it all down. And again, you're listening to 99.9 HD2, 104.5, 620 AM. And what up, though, in Detroit, 107.5 HD2. And also, we have amazing co-hosts on our YouTube. So we invite you to go watch us on our YouTube and make sure that you subscribe. So we just want to give a shout out to some of our co-hosts this morning. Good morning, Chuck. Good morning, James Blackwell. Good morning, Anissa. You're on this morning, and she is, I got to give, my sister a shout out. She's listening. I guess she's listening on the way to Greensboro, Reese, because she is going to pick up an award today, as it's the coaches clinic and then the high school awards. And so she's getting a big award today. And so we are with you in really spirit today, and super, super proud of you. And we'll talk to her tomorrow to get more details on this big award. And then we also have Kendrick. Good morning, Kendrick. Good morning, Randall, all the way from Tampa. Good morning, Cornell. LeVar, good morning. I think, LeVar, did you go to a watch party last night? Please call in and tell us about that. We have Mr. Hump. Good morning. George Knight, good morning to you. And he's back. Good morning, Mike Pringley.
He's back from Blacksburg.
Yeah. Every now and then he goes away for a few days at a time. He can't get back. And good morning, Vicky. Thank you all for listening to us. And Shakai, he's on here. He says, go Canes and go New York and others. So you know what we want you to do. Please go over, hit the thumbs up. Please share. Get your neighbor, your friend, and your other family member to subscribe. And Reese, I think we did. All of our interns they all have clicked the button and subscribed. So again, we thank you for listening out there and chiming in on the show each and every day. We appreciate that.
That's good stuff there. Yeah.
And so we have Houston with us today, and he's going to give us his reaction. He's going to give us a little more of a deep dive into the Hurricanes' win last night, the overall series recap, and what we can expect on Thursday night. Good morning, Houston.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. The breakdown last night's game, I think it's a start that we've seen very often throughout this series. Mm-hmm. The Canes having a very strong first period, a very strong first 20 minutes. they came out. They came out fast, just like they really needed to. It was a desperation game. You don't want to go down 3-1.
Mhm.
That was the big thing going into this game. And Logan Stankoven, he opened up the scoring for us. I believe it was 1 minute and 6 seconds into the game, so it was very quick, which was the start we needed. And then they got the power play later on because of a too many men penalty by Vegas, and they were able to capitalize just a second after that power play. Jackson Blake was able to get a big goal there, and then obviously Vegas, the experienced team they are, they answered back. Their captain Mark Stone had a big goal, and then the key goal I think in that game was definitely that Jordan Stahl goal near the end of the period.
Right.
He got one on the power play, and that was, I think, what led to a big change in this game, because in past games in this series, they've had a good first period, but they haven't been able to get a multi-goal lead coming out of that first period. Usually they have the 2-goal lead, and then they let it slip at the end of the period, and then Vegas is able to take back the lead in the second period. But they were able to get that second goal again to reinstate the 2-goal lead going into the second period, and I think that gave them put them in a much better position than in past games. And obviously Vegas, the experienced team they are, they came out in the second period. They had another great second period, and they scored the 2 goals. They tied it up, and then you go to the third period, and Jordan Stahl had such an incredible period in the third period. Brandon Bussey was really good last night too. He made some very key saves. Jordan Stahl, obviously, he got the huge goal, making it 5 goals in 4 games now. And Nick Ehlers was able to get the empty net to seal the game last night. So it was a very gutsy performance, I think, by the team.
Great. So just in talking about some of the milestone performances that went on last night, going to Vegas, Brett just won't go away.
No, he's always there.
Yeah, so he set a franchise record, and he's with Vegas set a franchise record of scoring his 14th goal in this postseason. So he started off real strong with the series. We were talking about Brett Howden, and he just has not gone away. Wanted to get your opinion. As we said yesterday, we kind of called it wrong, thought that the Canes would go with their experienced goalie, who's kind of the one that's got him there with Anderson, and to see that not only did he not start, but he didn't even dress, and coach was like, give him a rest. But what were your thoughts on that, and who did you think going into that he would switch to or not switch at all?
I always kept it in the back of my mind that he would switch to Bussey. I actually originally thought he'd go back to Freddie just because of past decisions that Rod has made in past playoffs and past seasons. He likes to stick with his main guy. He doesn't like to change it up. He usually, he has his guy and he's staying with them. But I do think Freddie is having some lingering issues. Clearly, I think after the Ivan Barbashev hit to the head last game, he may be suffering from some effects from that, because to not even be dressed is a bit troublesome, I think. But I mean, Rod, he made the smart decision. It's to give him a rest. Brandon Bussey played good enough to help us pull out that win. So I think he's definitely someone to keep an eye on in these next couple of games, because that's definitely probably some lingering issues from that hit that he's dealing with for sure.
Right, and we heard earlier Jordan Stahl talk about just the exhaustion of this series. You think that has played a part too on what's going on with Anderson?
I think it has. I think playing goalie, especially in the playoffs, in the Stanley Cup Finals too, it's an exhausting job. It takes a lot of energy. He's played so much hockey, and I think we're seeing really the bigger impacts of what that's doing to him physically. He's had very well-known injury issues in the past, a lot of muscle issues, but also has had some concussion issues as well throughout his career. So I know that a lot of this could be wear and tear from him playing just so much hockey. He's also getting to a bit of the older side in his career. He's been in the league for a long time. So I think that definitely has something to say about that. I do think it's probably wear and tear that's having some long-term effects on him for sure.
So coming up, Game 5, we know in this game last night, Vegas had a little bit of a collapse in the second quarter. What does the Hurricanes need to do to pull this one out, Game 5?
I think they're getting better at trying to maintain their game throughout a full 60-minute game. I think they had, again, another great first period. They had another good third period, but the second period is definitely something that they're still struggling with, trying to get on the heavy momentum side in that second period. And it's not for a lack of effort. They're still trying really hard, obviously, in that second period. It's just when you're going up against a good team like that, they're going to seem like they have an answer to everything that you do. So I think in order for them to pull out Game 5, Brandon Bussey's going to have another big game because I know Vegas, they're going to come out flying.
Right.
They're going to want to take that 3-2 lead so they can finish it off at home. But for them to win that Game 5, the power play has to keep going, and they got to try to break through in that second period. They got to try to get a goal in there because they're getting outscored massively in that second period throughout this series. So I think if they can come out, Brandon Bussey plays well, they continue their momentum on the power play, and they can win the second period in Game 5, I think they can definitely take a 3-2 lead in this series for sure.
All right. Well, you heard it right here, Houston. The Houston Canes report right here. Reese, you got anything for him before we?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I first of all, I want to commend both of you guys. I'm sitting here watching you guys and listening as if I don't know you guys, and I'm just being totally entertained and informed, if you will. I mean, it's a great questions, Pam. And obviously, Houston, you are on top of your game, man. Just want to commend both of you on just a really good segment and just really kind of laying out there for a lot of people. For the novice people that really don't follow hockey that much, I think if they were watching or listening right now, they would totally be informed. So I want to give kudos to you guys in terms of delivering some really good, really good content. Houston, my thing is, though, I guess it's really interesting not following the sport that much, but Anderson obviously was pretty stable for the Hurricanes up until last game. But and now we got Bussey. But if you think about it, the Hurricanes really should be up 3-1. All the series could be up. I mean, I think they've been the better team overall, and it seemed like they let at least one game slip away. Game 1 out in Vegas. But at the end of the day, I think the better team wins a seven game series, and I'm thinking that it's going to happen. Your opinion? Do you feel like the Hurricanes overall has been the better team?
Do you feel the Hurricanes a better team? He said.
Yeah, I think they have been the better team. I think that's been shown, I think, really through these first two games in Vegas. They had a chance to steal Game 3 when they weren't playing really well at all through the most of Game 3, and they still almost were able to steal that game. So I think they have been the better team. I do think it, like you said, it could have easily been a 3-1 lead right now going back to Carolina. But, I mean, like you said, the best team does win a 7-game series. And I think with a big win last night and the momentum that they have, I think coming back home, they should be able to try and finally get that 2 wins in a row that they'll need to close out this series. And I think they can keep showing why I believe in they've shown, I think, why they are the better team in this series for sure.
They are the better team. That's the consensus here this morning. Well, we'll be back in just a few minutes with more. What do you have for me, Jamia?
Heart Carolina, listen up. It's time to ride for a cause that matters. Join us for the We Are One EHE Prostate Cancer Ride happening Saturday, June 27th at 7 a.m. in Rocky Mount, North Carolina at Thorns Chapel Missionary Baptist Church. We're coming together, families, friends, survivors, and supporters to raise awareness, celebrate strength, and push toward a cure. Grab your bike, your crew, and your energy because this ride is all about unity, health, and hope. Let's show the world what We Are One really means. Register today, gear up, and be part of the movement. For details and registration, visit eheprostatecancerride.itsyourrace.com.
We're going to make sure that you join us for that. It's Men's Health Month. It's Wellness Wednesday. And we'll be back. We're going to break down the upcoming game tonight and so much more on The Sports Shop with Reese K-Mac.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and K-Mac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Can't get enough of the Carolina Hurricanes? Check out my podcast, Iced Tea, hosted by me, Megan LaMontagne, as I take you behind the scenes and get exclusive stories about the team. This season, I've interviewed Seth Jarvis's brother, Caden, who talks about a young Jarvie growing up, longtime PA announcer Wade Minter, who spills the tea on how a mess-up made national news, and legendary color commentator Trip Tracy, just to name a few of the guests. Listen wherever you get your podcasts or watch on YouTube.
The Father's Day Summer Grill Sale is here at Atlantic Spas and Billiards on Glenwood Avenue in Raleigh. Save up to $700 on a Kamado Joe kettle grill, or pick up a Green Mountain pellet grill at the lowest price of the year. This highly rated pellet grill comes with Wi-Fi, 2 meat probes, and all the grill accessories are 50% off. Atlantic Spas and Billiards is the billiard, dart, and game headquarters of the Triangle. Something is here for the whole family. Pool tables, shuffleboard, foosball, outdoor ping pong, and more. Atlantic Spas and Billiards in Raleigh and Wilmington.
Hi, this is Phil Ford. Did you know that Alsco invented the restaurant uniform rental industry? Alsco offers a wide variety of chefware for any type of restaurant. From fine dining to fast casual, we can outfit your staff in chef coats, cook shirts, and pants. Not only that, but we can clean and press them every week to ensure your staff looks as good as your food. Call 800-408-0208 or visit alsco.com. That is ALSCO.com to learn more.
Hi, I'm Earl Reese with the S, here to discuss a topic that literally is near and dear to my heart. About 5 years ago, I underwent heart bypass surgery to remove blockages and improve my overall cardiovascular health. My experience highlights the importance of heart health, and I wanted to list my top 10 steps we can all take to protect our hearts. Number 1, stay active. Number 2, eat a balanced diet. Number 3, quit smoking. Number 4, manage stress. Number 5, monitor your health. Number 6, maintain a healthy weight. Number 7, limit your alcohol intake. Number 8, get enough sleep. Number 9, stay hydrated. Number 10, know the signs: chest pains, shortness of breath, and dizziness, and seek medical attention if you experience any of these symptoms. My personal story is a reminder of the importance of heart health. By taking proactive steps, we can all work towards a healthier heart and a longer, more fulfilling life. Let's go.
It is Men's Health Month, and in honor of Men's Health Month, Tim Donnelly here, joined by Dr. Katie Rains, urologist at Wake Med. Doctor, when it comes to prostate cancer, how often should men be being screened, and does that change with age or other risk factors?
We recommend starting screening at age 55 and going all the way to age 70. We typically stop screening at age 70 or if your life expectancy is less than 10 to 15 years. If you have a normal PSA, that blood test that looks for prostate cancer, we repeat that 1 time per year to get a trend of that number over time. If your PSA is high or abnormal, then we would repeat that number at a shorter interval if you have a higher risk of prostate cancer. If you have risk factors for prostate cancer, like a family history of prostate cancer, or you're African American, then we would start screening earlier, so between the ages of 40 and 45.
For answers to questions like that one and more information, please visit wakemed.org this Men's Health Month.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%, and most people are only making the minimum payment, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, it's Dennis Cox for Loan Pronto. But here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit cards, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. And here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone with zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at near 3-year lows. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 919-381-1760 or visit loanpronto.com. 919-381-1760, loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Hello? I'm a Marine. It took me a long time to make this call.
If you or a veteran in your life is experiencing thoughts of suicide, dial 988, then press 1 to reach the Veterans Crisis Line.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Big truck accidents can cause life-changing injuries, and life-changing injuries deserve life-changing money. I know big truck wrecks, and I know how to fight those big insurance companies. If you've been hurt by a big truck, contact us at ritchielaw.com. I'm on top of it.
Sports from a fan's perspective and a lot of fun. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
Everybody jump, 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 jump. Everybody jump, 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 jump. Now listen, some of y'all know how to do this. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all might get with this.
Some of y'all know how to do this. Some of y'all don't.
Let's go, y'all. Oh, say what? Happiness, baby. I hope you don't mind.
Can't even blame you today. You been even sitting over here, so.
I didn't do it.
They blame you.
I ain't been there all week.
Now all the way live from New York City.
New York City.
I can get busy.
Welcome back.
You know that I can do with the microphone.
Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Sports Shop, Reese came back doing what we do each and every day. And today is, you guessed it, today's hump day, people. You ain't humping, you ain't trying. Get yourselves together now. I need you to get yourselves together. Everybody's doing their job. Everybody's doing their part. You know, Hurricanes did their part.
Yep.
They coming through. They did their part. Everybody, you know, we here, we coming through. We're going to be ready. We got things we got to do. So we rocking out as always. We got the one and only Pam Thompson-Smith. What's up, Pamela?
Good morning. Good morning.
Troublemaker.
This hump day, go Wednesday. Guess this is the 50th year. 50th anniversary, not 50th year, but they're celebrating the 50th anniversary all year long of Go-Go. So that's so that's why you see a lot of different things on Go-Go. You see more Go-Go bands coming to town. And guess what? You're going to see even more go-go bands coming Labor Day weekend at the African American Culture Festival. Yeah, as we jump in on, D.C. held it a few months ago, the 50th anniversary kickoff. So we're going to do that too, and they're going to do some things. Seven Springs coming up with Go-Go. So yeah, it's Go-Go.
Okay. So Go-Go originated out of 50. It's only 50 years though.
I guess it's just how they pick an anniversary, because somebody said that the other day, like, it's got to be more than 50 because I'm older than 50 or whatever.
Hey.
But they're celebrating the 50th anniversary, just like 2 years ago we did the 50th anniversary of hip hop, which we know is more than 50 years. But
50
commercialized. Pick a year, celebrate it so that we can make money off of it. You know how we do.
Give people
it's America.
Give people a target. Give people a target. That's what you got to do.
Yes.
Go-Go, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, shout out to 50 years of Go-Go.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, but you know what? I can't think of one. I mean, that's just because I'm not that immersed in the culture, but I can't think of one new Go-Go band in the last 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have a mainstay, and they're the same bands.
It's like we still doing the same eight bands. You know what I mean? We still doing the same.
To pull, locally, but you got to pull from where it originated from. So you got to go to D.C.
Yeah,
you got to pull those.
Well, I lived in D.C. I mean, I'm well aware. I'm well aware.
So I got 6 new ones yesterday. So they out there. But
really?
You got to get them to North Carolina.
Are they recording?
I don't know if they're recording, but just live bands. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like
just live bands.
Yeah, I'm talking about commercial, like rare, like people.
Oh yeah.
people that have tracks. People that if I had Jamila go download it, she could download it. You know what I mean? But the garage band, I get it. It's probably a lot of them.
Well, they heard you, so coming up next, it'll be a new AI version. Go-Go
AI won't touch
single. They ain't mess with Go-Go.
AI can't touch it.
They mess with everything
AI
else.
can't touch it. But that's good stuff, though. So we have a new one coming for the festival. Matter of fact,
Yeah, I'm trying to pull some from DC. So
it shouldn't be any people that's listening that don't know what you're talking about. But some people may be listening. They don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so African American. I got to get it right. African American Cultural Festival is coming. Once again, this is the 17th year. Labor Day weekend, 2 full days, over 100 plus vendors for shopping and eating, and we're gonna have workshops. So it's gonna be really, really big this year. So go ahead and save the date. Labor Day weekend, downtown Raleigh takeover. Make plans. We're gonna have some hotel rooms that'll be discounted. Just make plans to come and spend the weekend in Raleigh, Labor Day weekend.
All right. Good stuff.
You know what? I got to talk to my friends Randall and Dawn.
Yeah.
We got to get them. Maybe that'd be a good weekend to get them here, get them on the air.
I should
from
be
Tampa on Labor Day weekend.
I should be in town. In town, we may take them around, show them around the city.
I want to see what he
give
says
them the VIP,
about
give them the
that.
VIP
and
treatment.
any of our other co-hosts, come on to town. We'll take real good care of you.
Yeah,
and you'll have a ball. So that's what's coming up. A little pre-promotion.
Sound good. We got A-Town back there behind the glass. Doing what he does best. What's up, A? How you doing, man? You seem a little off, man. You nervous? You all right?
Am I nervous? No. I'm wary of
the situation.
What could happen.
Because the script seems to be working.
Working for fans that are not fans of the Knicks.
Yeah. Nobody want to see y'all be great, huh?
You're exactly right.
That's what it is. Nobody
just want to get as much money from New Yorkers as possible.
It's just a man trying to take you down. It's just a man trying. Look, it's the money man. But hey,
Uncle Sam,
look at it this way: you paid your price, you paid your dues. You ante it up. You gave up one. Now you just come. Now they're gonna make all things equal, and y'all come back and handle your business, and we won't have anything to worry about.
I'm not sure.
Y'all be up 3-1, right?
We better be.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. if they just, with all things being said, they just even out the foul situation. Just that alone, you should win, right? You should win.
You mean just the fouls? Well, yeah, because it was 24 attempts versus 8.
Just even that out. Notice I didn't say go one way or the other. I just say even it out. Call it both ways. Even it out. That's all. They should win.
Yeah. Better defense against people like Castle. I would say that. I think the Spurs got a lot of second chance rebounds. So we got to get Cat. I think that's key.
Yeah.
Get Cat more back in the game.
I hear all you guys say that. I don't want Cat trying to do too much. Man, just come out, just do what you normally been doing. Man, don't come out trying to force anything. Just come out, man. Just do what you can play better than those guys. Just come out and play your game. You'll be just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be trying to do much. Don't be trying to do extra. Don't be extra. Don't be extra.
I think the thing is he wasn't extra. He wasn't doing too much at all. And get to the point where you're crossing to be extra. He just didn't really have an impact the other night at all.
He's very unaggressive, just like going through the motions, it looked like, on offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like the Cat that y'all used to talk about.
Yeah. Ooh.
How about that?
Y'all hard on my man Cat, though. See, I just got on his side.
Well, I saw him perform in Game 1 and Game 2, and then
Game 3,
he looked like he lost his identity or something.
You said that's my expectation then at that point. You was ready. That's what you got to see every time.
Well, after those 2 games, I was like, if he just keeps it going, they'll be good. So I feel like if he played the way he played in Game 1 and Game 2, despite the foul discrepancy and the script and all that, we could have overcome it.
I think he's got to start out that way this time again.
Mm-hmm.
I think the last game, and we got Chuck Holy. I know the last game, I think he was like for some reason, whatever their game plan was, this whole get other people involved, whatever their game plan was. Honestly, I just think it's because they started picking on Bridges so much, and they didn't have an answer for it early on. They had to figure out how they were going to rectify that because Bridges was getting chumped out there for a minute, so they didn't have an answer. But
right,
I mean, they figured it out, of course. But I think early on they were spending so much attention, so much of their time and focus on that. I think it kind of threw them off. But if he comes out and be aggressive first, you guys are probably right. But we got Chuck Hutt calling in. What's going on, my friend? How you doing?
Good morning, Chuck.
Hello. Good morning again, and also I want to commend you all on what you were talking about yesterday about the gambling the gambling situation, and I was telling you all about Randy Livingston, what he's doing. He's bringing awareness to these problems, and because he said he dealt with it as a player and when he was coaching at LSU, and he's going around just he tells about how he grew up in the Calliope Project in New Orleans. He said he saw his family and others playing cards, and he said he saw on the bus playing poker. He said he learned how to play poker at the school where he went to school with Peyton and Cooper Manning. He and Cooper were high school. He said that. Yeah, at Isidore Newman. That's why OBJ went there. Odell Beckham went there as well. And he said that's why he said he learned how to play poker from there. These guys from Affluent family. He was the only black on the team. He said they taught him how to play poker, and he said he won $600. When he learned, he said when he's in the hood, he could go in the Calliope Project. He played pity patty. That's how he got the money to go to these AAU games. And he says it became an addiction. Even when he's playing, he said talking about the money he had millions of dollars and went through it. And he said, like I say, he almost lost his marriage, but he saved it. But also, that was the segue that we all were just talking about. All these games going on. And I know people betting on these games, and there's so much craziness is going on now, and I hate. I know A-Town's a Knicks fan, but I'm looking at these videos coming about of people acting crazy, beating up people with Spurs jerseys on.
Oh yeah.
It's gotten real crazy, and these are overgrown people acting like this. And what happened? Think about it. They say, it's all about the passion. I said, but it's criminal as well. You don't want to end up. I said, well, those owners like James Dolan and all these others, you go and acting up and you get arrested. They're not going to come bail you out. And just like Tom Dundon, the owner of the Hurricanes and the Trailblazers, you go and cut up for there, and you get arrested. They're not going to bail you out out of jail. Yeah. They're not going to pay any of the court costs and all these type things. And they're not going to help you on any of these things. They appreciate you supporting their product, but the thing about it, they can be go off somewhere else. But that would be my landing gear.
Well, yeah, appreciate it, Chuck. Thank you so much, man. You were right. You spot on.
All right.
Yep. You know what I never understood about that, though, Pam?
Yes, sir.
Why is it that the two fake tough guys don't ever fight each other? You ever noticed that?
That's
They're
very
always
true.
jumping on some innocent
true.
person that's walking by. You know what I mean? They're always fighting that guy. Like all these fake tough guys, y'all fight each other. Go ahead. And we can all walk right by and they let y'all do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They want to harass somebody that's not paying them any attention at all.
Soft.
You know what I mean? It never ceases to amaze me. Like, so you got 4,500 people out here.
Mm-hmm.
This one guy is cussing at you from across the stadium, calling you everything you want to talk about. But you run up to this other little kid over here and say, "Take that jersey off." Hey, man, what about that guy over there? He been talking to you for 45 minutes. You ain't say nothing to him.
Afraid.
You see what I'm saying? Fake tough guys, man. They kill me.
Afraid.
I don't know what it is, but that's me. If I got to put my hands on you, you're already so far gone. It's gonna be an issue.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, at that point, we've already, we put it this way. I've already made a phone call. If we got to do that, I've already made the phone call. Hey, Ty, how we doing on Legacy Eye Care poll question of the day, by the way?
So the poll question today is presented by Legacy Eye Care, See Better, Vote Better. And the poll question can be found on X through Buzz Sports Radio or the Sports Shop One. And the poll question, who do you have winning game one of the NBA Finals? Knicks or Spurs? And right now on X, it's 50-50.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm not sure what it is on YouTube right now, though.
Yeah. I'll look at it. It's probably 50-50 on YouTube, too.
Right. Okay. So Vegas, I think, had 1.5 when I looked earlier this morning. James Pittman said the Spurs will win tonight by 10 points.
Spurs?
Yeah. That's his prediction. I just happened to look out here.
Jane. Now, Brunson ain't. Now, I know you don't like Brunson, but come on, don't do that. Don't do that, James. Really? 10? I need to know why.
Vegas had Knicks by 1.5.
I need to know what. 10?
10. He said 10. That's
10?
That's ambitious.
And the next hour, we should talk about how Wembanyama didn't get suspended after the league looked at him assaulting Jalen Brunson. We should look.
I was going to ask, did they make a statement, though? That's the question I have. Because I wanted to see if they made this. Because I heard, they were
looking.
But I want to see. I'm always interested because they always say, well, the league's going to look at it. Okay. So tell me what you saw. Tell me what, because we know what we saw.
We know what we saw.
Tell me what you saw.
We can't unsee.
Tell me what you saw. And that was another sad situation, a case that was actually decided yesterday. A young man, young track athlete in Texas was found guilty.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about that. I have lots of
I don't know
facts on that one. Camilla
was it manslaughter
Anthony.
or murder? I can't remember which one it was.
35 years.
Yeah, of course. They're going to give him 35 years.
So
But there's a lot of unfortunate things that happen in that situation.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you really, it's a lot to talk about. We'll see you guys on the other side.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
In Rod Brindamore's pre-training camp speech to the team, which was revealed, he was mic'd up. He talked about the different races, the training camp race, the marathon regular season race, the postseason race. Well, the Canes are down to their last sprint. Everything they have, nothing left in the tank, no ammunition saved. It's the Stanley Cup final, and I can't wait.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. As a third-generation family-owned business, I learned early on the importance of relationships and always looking out for the best interest of the consumer. So back in 1987, I witnessed firsthand how closing costs worked and did not like what I saw. Averaging upwards of $15,000, the cost of refinancing was so high, it prevented borrowers from lowering their payment, while the cash to close on a purchase was doubled. That's insane. So 39 years ago, I developed a loan option without any cost at all. Instead of using your money, we used the lender's money. The result? A zero closing cost mortgage. Fast forward to today, and we've now saved consumers over $500 million in needless fees. So before you hand your money over to your lender, call Miller Lending and see why a no-cost loan is right for you. 919-447-3377, or simply apply online at millerlending.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
The Law Offices of Gregory Renaud Williams, PLLC, is here to serve your legal needs in the areas of personal injury, estate planning, civil litigation, and traffic matters. Whether you were injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, or if you need to complete or update your will, your power of attorney, living will, or trust, or if you're injured through breach of contract, contact GRW Law, where we protect the injured and counsel the uninsured. You can reach us at 919-282-4696, or you can visit us on the web at grw-law.com.
This is K-Mac. You're tuned into the Sports Shop, where we go beyond the game and delve into the heart of what truly matters. It's time to talk about men's mental health. We're a community with a way of life that brings together family, friends, and fans to discuss the thrill of the big game. But life is about more than just sports. We recognize that every day men engage in various activities that form the fabric of their lives. Whether it's in the barbershop, the salon, or the cigar lounge, these are places where conversations flow freely, friendships are forged, and bonds are strengthened. Today, we want to remind all men out there that it's okay to talk about more than just the game. Your mental health matters. We understand that life can throw curveballs, and sometimes pressure can become overwhelming. It's important to remember that seeking help is a sign of strength and not weakness. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health, don't hesitate to reach out. There are resources available to provide support, guidance, and understanding. This is the Sports Shop, reminding you that your mental health is just as important as a game-winning touchdown or shot. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Your mental health matters. Let's go. Quality healthcare rental services can raise the image of your entire facility. When you use top quality linens and uniforms from Alsco, you can be assured you will receive industry certified, hygienically clean, quality linens with every delivery, saving your facility money in the long run while enhancing your facility's professional reputation. Call 1-800-408-0208 or visit alsco.com. Again, that's ALSCO.com to learn more.
When it comes to your roof, it's all about quality above with peace of mind below. Hi, this is Holly with RoofWorks. We're proud to be in our 20th year helping families and businesses keep the roof over their heads as economically as possible. We work on every type of roof, gutters, and skylights with quality repairs, maintenance, and replacements for your home, your business, and multifamily. We offer warranties with every new roof and financing options for homeowners, and we're now serving Southern Pines as well. Visit us to learn more at roofwerks.com.
The way I describe it for people is my dad shot himself and the bullet hit everyone in his life. It was a week before my 30th birthday, and I had this impulse to call him, but I didn't because I thought I could call him later that week.
63 Americans a day die by gun suicide. With safe gun storage, we can give our loved ones a second chance at life. Learn more at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
The next disaster is coming. Make a plan. Keep extra medication on hand. Make copies of important documents. Stay informed and be ready. Learn more at americares.org/sendusin.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Workers' comp can be tricky, but my law firm will be on top of all the complicated paperwork and sneaky deadlines so that all of your I's are dotted and T's are crossed. If you've been hurt on the job, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
Your home for Duke basketball. WCMC HD2 HD3 Holly Springs. WDNC AM Durham. The Buzz.
I'm WRAL meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner. Oh, summer hitting you in the face as you head out the door this morning. It is much warmer and more muggy this morning than it was yesterday. Temperatures mid-70s heading out the door. We'll see a high of 92 with a small chance of storms from the Triangle area northward. It's warm again tonight at 73 and then variably cloudy Thursday and Friday. Two issues. Both days will have at least a slight chance of some severe storms and intense heat with highs at 99 and feeling more like triple digits.
As always, you can visit the Sports Shop website, thesportshopradio.com, to catch up on all things Sports Shop. Help put together by our friends at Creative Allies. Creative Allies believes that everyone deserves great marketing, no matter your budget. The team at Creative Allies can help you with everything digital. That means a logo design or a new website. If you are a small business owner who needs a little help with marketing, you should reach out. Visit creativeallies.com or send an email to marketing@creativeallies.com.
Yay. Yay, yay. Let me think. I would say this is about, I'm trying to channel my inner Earl Reed. I was trying to say this is about 35 years old. If
Just
not 40. Maybe 40. How old is this song? Jamil back there saying, Jamil back there like, hey man, y'all asking for too much right now.
1988.
88? Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, look at that boy. Look, that boy good.
That's some Great Hall stuff on UNC campus right there. All the parties at Great Hall.
Now see, when you start saying 50 years, now we talking.
Yeah.
See? Now we talking.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, got a research project for you guys back there. Since this is the 50th, we're coming up on the 50th year anniversary. Find the earliest known recorded go-go song. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. The Sports Shop, Reese K. McDowell. We do each and every day. It's hump day, and boy, if you ain't humping, you ain't trying. I need you to get yourselves together. We got the firm, Pam Thompson Smith. What's up, Investigator Pam?
Good morning.
Pam's our resident investigator this week.
Yes.
She's doing what she does best. We got A-Town behind the glass back there with Houston and Jamila doing what they do. Thank you guys so much. You guys are doing a wonderful job. It makes me happy and smile when I come in and see them sitting back there every day. It's all right. A-Town, how we doing on the Legacy Eye Care poll question of the day, sir?
So the poll question is presented by Legacy Eye Care. See better, vote better.
Talk to me.
And the poll question can be found on X through Buzz Sports Radio or the Sports Shop One. And the poll question: who you have winning Game 4 of the NBA Finals, Knicks or Spurs? And 85% of people say Spurs.
Knicks or Spurs? We're gonna go Spurs. Wow. Dang, man. What did y'all do wrong? What happened? You've been playing great. You've only lost one game. And people is like, you got, basically they said you've almost think about this. The Knicks have only lost one game in like the last 40.
Right. That's right. That's right.
Like the last 40.
That's exactly right.
You're up 2-1 in NBA Finals, playing at home, and people are like, "Oh hell no, they ain't gonna win."
They're gonna do something to blow it.
What? Is it something I'm missing about your team, Alex?
No, I've seen James in the chat saying every night the Knicks are going to lose.
Okay,
so I think there's just a lot of hatred and.
Oh, okay. It's the James Pittmans of the world.
He calling James out.
It's the James Pittmans of the world.
So rooting since they entered the playoffs, been rooting for them to lose.
Yeah. Well, now that's a state thing. You know what I mean? They're born and bred to be haters like that sometimes. You know what I mean? And cause look, and he's a Philly fan. You see the trend here. You see where we're headed.
Typical.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow.
So you're going to get that kind of reaction from that type of fan base. So it's going. I mean, it's the complete opposite of like the Cowboys type
Oh
fan
Lord,
base.
here we go.
Like Cowboys and Carolina fans, they like neck and neck. They go together.
Loyalty,
look,
loyalty to our team.
No matter if they've ever won anything recently or not, they're always great. You know what I mean? So you kind of see how they.
The fact that you put Carolina in the same conversation with Dallas is like a real problem.
Used to. I mean, think about it.
The used to conversation.
I mean, but you still think you're great though.
We are.
See. You see where and you think you go
great
win it.
Is relative based on
and you feel like you're going to win it every year.
How you define it.
And
how
you
about
feel
that?
like you're going to win every year. Think about that. You feel like you're going to win every year. You think everything's great, and the minute you get a couple of wins, we're going to win the title. No, you're not. Then you get a couple of splash plays. You get a big player. You get a top 5 player. You get a top draft pick. We're back. No.
Caleb
You're not.
Wilson.
Yeah, exactly. You're not.
He got hurt.
You're not. Then you go in. Then what? Now you fire your coach. You go do all this other stuff. You're still not. Cowboys same way.
Okay, or you could do the opposite, and you could get the top 5 players in the country every year. Keep stacking your team, and do what when it comes to championship?
Sell you tickets to come watch me play at the end of the season.
Never win. Go years and years without winning.
But we sell you tickets to come watch us play at the end of the season.
That's what it's about, not championship.
Who you watching at the end of the season? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Because it's not you. Who you watching at this? Yeah, exactly.
Up next.
Man, we had it is a story that broke yesterday. Well, it break. It's been out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad situation out of Texas. Young man was actually sentenced to murder yesterday. Track athlete over an altercation that happened. But Pam, go ahead and you break the story down, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah, very heartbreaking in Texas. Carmelo Anthony, spelled with the K, different, 19. He was guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to 35 years in prison on yesterday after stabbing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf. And what was going on, there was a big district high school track meet, and it started raining. So this happened during a rain delay. This was last April, and you know how they have the tents up, and you know that the different dedicated to your particular team. I would say that for the tents that were up, and for some reason, Carmelo Anthony didn't go necessarily with his team. He went into the tent with Austin Metcalf, and they didn't know each other, you know, at all. But
were they rival schools or something?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
And so that was Centennial High School. So he ducked into, when it started raining, that particular tent. And Austin Metcalf has a twin. They're both ran track, and so they were right there, and they were telling him, you know, like, what are you doing in here, basically, to get out of the tent, or they would probably, you know, help him get out. And he said, you know, touch me and see what happens. Austin pushes him, and then from there, Anthony stabs him, and the rest, you know, is what happened. And he died on site.
Yeah.
There. So just it's just really, really heartbreaking. I think, you know, one of the big things is, you know, why did he go in their tent?
Yeah.
I think in his defense, it was that he saw somebody he thought he recognized in that particular tent. His girlfriend's cousin, something similar to something like that. So he ducked in maybe to just speak, but then, hey, the guys are like, what you doing here? Yeah, get out.
Right.
And then the other big, I would guess, big thing that everybody's talking about, that the defense was he had a pocket knife with him. Why do you have a pocket knife at the track meet, and why was it opened? Yeah. So those are some of the questions. And so, unfortunately, it wasn't a long trial. I think it was just 3 days that they, you know, his life was changed.
A 3-day murder trial.
Yeah.
Dang.
His life was changed. I listened to one of his coaches. So when this happened, and after he stabbed him, he immediately ran out. He just ran, and then he ran into one of the coaches and told him, you know, what happened. And the coach testified that he was talking to him, you know, with remorse, and he was saying to him, like, man, like, you know, this decision, you better hope that he doesn't die, you know, like, this is going to change your life forever. And he was like, oh, he's not going to die. He's not going to die. So he was just kind of like in denial of what he had really just done. So just so much. I mean, there's so many backstories, so many narratives that go with this. I mean, one of the big things that people are saying, it was a biased jury. Of the 12 jurors, there were no blacks, 4 white men, the rest women of different nationalities. So it was just, it's a lot going on with this trial. It's they said they're going to, of course, file an appeal. So a lot going on with this, but just too sad. 2 young men.
How old was he?
So I guess he was 18, and then I think Metcalf was probably 17, I believe.
Yeah, it's story old as time, essentially. You know, young people being emotional, doing, you know, very, very dumb things.
Right.
It's just, you know, it's just no excuse for it. I mean, it really saddens me because it didn't have to escalate to that.
Yeah,
a lot of things went bad. You know, some people say, well, you know, he should have been there. He should have been over here. They, you know, pushing and the shoving, what have you. But at some point, it's a level of, you know, control you must exert.
Right.
You know,
right. But with the pushing and the shoving, you know, is that once you shove me, does that not make that self-defense? That was the biggest question.
That's a tough one there.
Even though you're on my property, you know, you came inside my tent.
You gotta have.
So that's where, you know, that gray area. Like, I pushed you.
Then
I pull
that's
out.
possible. That's possible, but you gotta have Texas Tech kind of money,
right?
To turn that into self-defense. But either way, it's just a lot of things went wrong. The fact that within a matter of what was it? They said the whole altercation was like a minute.
It was very, very
like
short.
Minute, like
yeah.
a minute. I'm like, God gracious.
Very, very
How does it
short.
escalate to that?
Yeah.
In like a minute, like a minute from the time you walk over till you actually stab somebody.
Right. Well, you think about, when
That's-
you played
that's
sports
pretty-
and you know.
That's pretty aggressive.
Somebody just comes into your tent. So it immediately, from the minute they turned around and saw him, it went off real quickly.
It takes less than 60 seconds for someone to walk over, pull out a weapon, bit push, stab somebody. That is extremely aggressive.
Yeah.
That's
This is
extremely
so
aggressive.
sad on both sides. When family has a loss, and then another family now has a loss.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. A lot of people are saying, because the kid was African American and the kid that died was white and all white jury, which still baffles me that I can't believe that's even the case. But anyway,
Well, they interviewed 600 jurors, but
you're not making this any better, pal.
Well, I'm just trying to break it down a little more
You're
for
not
you.
making this any better.
But there were some things that they pulled out. Teachers.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the black women, one or two of them, I think, were teachers. And so they wanted to exempt teachers because this is a student. These
Sounds
are two
fair.
students, right?
Sounds fair. I would.
Right. So that was one, and then I think there was one black female. They said that she wasn't sure that she could, convict a young person, student of that age, to life. That was one.
Yeah.
Then there was a brother that said that he wasn't comfortable that he would be able to put another brother in jail. So those were just some of the ones, some that were close to being on, and then they got exempt at the end.
He didn't want to be on the trial then.
Right.
Because if you say
They
that,
told the truth, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
say that. You I think you're going to be off for the rest of the day. You say that.
Right.
But all right.
That's, again, that's what's being reported as far as,
But either
jurors.
way, I find it's hard for me to make that leap. Now, I will say there's probably a financial discrepancy here, where if you probably had enough money, you could probably fix this up. You know what I mean? You
Right.
could probably fix this up if you had enough money.
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate situation when it comes to a lot of things in the justice system.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We got some good comments out here. Randall said, you could tell me that as big as Texas is, you couldn't find no black jury to put to this trial. I agree 100%. Then Cornell says self-defense didn't work in the Anthony case trial, but the store owner in South Carolina was found innocent of shooting a 14-year-old in the back who was running 100 yards away. Doesn't make it make sense.
Now, that one, I actually, in full disclosure, I had to go research and look at, because I didn't think that was true.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you see the video, you go, well, of course he was, because by law, because I used to teach class, once you're pursuing something, you can't do that. And I was just like, how do you get away with that? And that's a bad situation.
Right.
South Carolina one? Yeah.
You're right, Cornell.
Yeah, that one I don't want to talk about because that one makes me mad. No.
But
The
this
answer
is
is
very
that, no.
sad. Two young track stars, and Carmela was also, I think he was captain of his football team.
Really?
Yeah, he was.
That's really
all
unfortunate.
athletic.
That's really unfortunate, man.
Very, very sad. Lives change forever. One decision to have, the access. It's again about access. We talk about that with guns and the access of having that pocket knife with him. And then he used it. It was open, by the way. That was another.
Well, I mean, he could have done that without it. He could have pushed him, he fell, hit his head in the bleachers and died.
Yeah.
See what I'm
I
saying?
mean, there are several things that could have happened. That's not what happened, though.
I know, but you can't blame it on the pocket knife.
That's what he used.
But don't blame it on the pocket knife.
Well, that's what the defense used. Okay.
Don't blame it on the
weapon.
Look, don't blame it. That's like people blaming it on the gun.
That's the weapon.
If he had a gun,
access to
they would have
it,
never
I'm
done
saying.
it. It was like,
well,
nah.
access. It was open. I think there were question of intent. Like, did you go there with some kind of intent? Why do you have this in your There's so many questions that came out.
There ain't no damn. There's no questions. We have the answers. You went over there. You didn't like what he said, and for some reason you thought the right thing to do was cut somebody with a knife. How you get to that, I don't know.
Right.
But trust me when I tell you, unless you got somebody that could weed a pretty good narrative, it's gonna be hard for you to defend that. Which is, of course, the case.
Which is what happened.
So it's unfortunate.
But it's going to appeal, looks like.
Well, it should. Mm-hmm. It should go to appeal. It should go to appeal, and I just really hate that it's really a sad state of this is what can happen when you have the wrong mindset and intention about things. It just is. I don't even know how you walk around at a track meet with a pocket knife anyway if you participate in a track meet.
Right.
Like,
well, I guess it was in his bag, and then when it started raining, he grabbed his bag. You know, they were running to shelter.
Man, this ain't even making it work.
I'm just saying.
So now
the track meet.
So now you get into the altercations and you reach into the bag.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where he had it, but
boy, you know.
When he dipped in,
I see why it was 3 days.
It didn't take long at all.
Yeah, I see why this was 3 days. It didn't take long at all. Hey, Tom, how we doing? What you got for me?
Metrics is your premier golfing destination in North Raleigh. Metrics Indoor Golf offers North Raleigh golfers a state-of-the-art facility designed for practice, play, and learning. Their modern, high-tech venue is accessible to everyone, from dedicated players to casual golfers, creating a welcoming environment for those seeking leagues and camaraderie. They provide tailored membership options and affordable rates, ensuring that everyone can enjoy their facilities. With scheduled booking, both member and non-member leagues, and a full TV entertainment package at the bar, there's something for everyone to enjoy. The club features full club fitting capabilities through Callaway Golf, ensuring you have the right equipment to enhance your game and access to industry-leading instruction by Dan Alton. Whether you practice once a week or looking to hone your skills all month long, Metrics Indoor Golf has you covered. To learn more, visit metricsindoorgolf.com or call 984-299-7999.
When we come back, we'll break down the nice game, man. I got some questions for everybody. I want you guys to chime in. I see all the Knicks hate, and I'm not bought into it because I'm not. I can't really one way or the other. You know, I'm a big fan of Cat now because I like to see somebody finally step into their own and do their thing. But you guys have convinced me. Hell, maybe he didn't show up the last game. So let's find out if he can show up because you keep putting what's the boy's name? What's his name? Bridal. What's his name?
The young guy.
What's the little kid's name? What's his name?
That's a grown man.
Yeah.
Miles McBride.
Miles McBride.
He said that's a grown man.
That's always my cue. If we put McBride in the game, all hope has been lost. All hope has been lost. If we put McBride in the game, I know at that point we scraping. Look, we getting real low. We cutting it close, Pam, when we put him in the game. But come back. We're going to talk about the New York Knicks next. Let's go.
Reese and K-Mac covering sports the way real fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio and WRL Sports Plus TV.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
In Rod Brindamore's pre-training camp speech to the team, which was revealed he was mic'd up, he talked about the different races, the training camp race, the marathon regular season race, the postseason race. Well, the Canes are down to their last sprint. Everything they have, nothing left in the tank, no ammunition saved. It's the Stanley Cup final, and I can't wait.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%, and most people are only making the minimum payment, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, it's Dennis Cox for Loan Pronto. But here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit cards, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. And here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone with zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at near 3-year lows. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 28 500 5-star Google reviews. Call 919-381-1760 or visit loanpronto.com. 919-381-1760, loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 166171, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Organize easy. Organize tough. Customize your work truck or van with Upfit Solutions from Van Products. Steel and aluminum shelving, toolboxes, data files, cabinets, drawers, conduit carriers, ladder racks, everything safe and secure. Everything built as unbreakable as you by Adrian Steel. Backed by the best warranty in the business. 3 years, 36,000 miles. Everything custom installed by Van Products so you know it's done right. From a single work rig to a fleet, choose custom installed Upfit Solutions from Van Products.
Hey, what do you say? John Forsland here from my friends at Buffalo Brothers. My favorite place to go in the Triangle for the best wings on the planet. How about this special? Every Monday, half-priced wings all day. Dine-in only. Now that's a deal, baby. Everything on the menu is amazing. Pizza, apps, and always great drink specials. Visit any of their 5 Triangle locations and their pet-friendly patio, too. Online, buffbrothers.com. Aw, man, now I want wings.
If you are interested in your student and student-athlete receiving a scholarship to college, Prime Time Scouting is the company for you. This is Coach Ellis of Prime Time Scouting. We don't sell anything, we offer service. We are looking for those who are looking for us. Guaranteed scholarships with a money-back guarantee. Internships. Relationships with all the divisions, 3, 2, 1, NAIA, HBCUs, and so forth, and also prep schools. Vetting the schools and coaches. Academic aid. Discounts on services like training, tutoring, and film. Help with the transfer portal, and also it's a lifetime commitment. The Sports Shop, Reese and K-Mac, plus Primetime Scouting 55. That is your promo code that lets us know they found you for us. We offer service. We don't sell anything. Let us help you.
Check out Coach Ellis and Primetime Scouting at primetimescouting.com.
It's Jasmine from The Sports Shop. The Sports Shop is presented in part by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Everyone loves the Alsco Injury Report featuring the Alsco First Aid Kit. So stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491 to get your free personal first aid kit. That's right, you can get your own personal first aid kit for free. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491. Stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491.
Victoria Vodnecker here from 99.9 The Fan with Dr. Brenna Houlihan from Wake Med. She's here to educate us a little bit more on Men's Health Month. Now, we've been talking about colonoscopies and whether someone is considering or not to have colorectal cancer screenings because they're experiencing some irregular symptoms. What are those symptoms that people might see that you would recommend they seek care for?
So some of the symptoms you see is really just change in your bowel habits. You go from being sort of regular one way, it gets skinnier, it changes in consistency. That's something to keep in mind, and as well as bleeding. However, most colon cancers are asymptomatic or without any symptoms for a very long time. So even if you're not having those symptoms, make sure you stay within those screening windows and make sure you're getting those screening colonoscopies, even if you don't have a single symptom.
Wow, really important to pay super close attention to certain things. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Houlihan. And if you have any questions or want to find a provider local to you, you can visit wakemed.org.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and K-Mac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
This can't be it. Is this the earliest known version of Go-Go song?
You can never trust Google. Huh? So that's what Google says, but you can never trust Google.
Yeah, Google may be hallucinating. What year was this? 78?
It was 71.
71? 70, 72, 73, 74, that's a distinct sound. They all had the same sound. back to the Sports Shop. Reese came back. It gets funky sometimes. I don't care if it's hump day. It still gets funky sometimes. We got the firm Pam Thompson-Smith. What's up, Pamela?
Right here in the middle of the go-go. That's what it said. Right in the middle of the go-go.
She's right here. Pam, did y'all do a lot of go-go over there in Chapel Hill back in the 70s?
Wow, the 70s.
Huh?
No.
Oh, I
80s.
missed both. 80s.
A little bit.
One.
A little bit.
80,
Just a little
80,
bit.
82.
No, I wasn't there in 82.
What year was Rick Fox was there about 86?
86, I was there.
Okay, yeah, you got a good point.
Woo, here we go.
We got A-Town behind glass. What's going on, A?
Doing well, feeling good.
You guys doing a good job back there. How we doing on Legacy Eye Care poll question of the day, sir?
So the poll question can be found on X through Buzz Sports Radio or the Sports Shop 1, and it's presented by Legacy Eye Care. See better, vote better.
See better, vote better.
And the poll question: who you got winning Game 4 of the NBA Finals, Knicks or Spurs? And 80% of people on X are saying the Spurs.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that people getting caught up in the situation, in the moment. You know what I mean? So after this game. The next game is going to be in San Antonio?
Yep.
Okay.
You coming up with a fix now?
Yeah, Knicks going to win this game. And then San Antonio's going to win at home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious. Watch what I tell you.
And then Game 6 back.
Yep. Then San Antonio's going to win at home. Then they're going to be back.
Uh-huh.
Because they can't. They just can't let that happen. It's not going to end on San Antonio's home court. They're not going to do it.
That makes sense.
They're not going to do it. And this is not even just straight hate, A-Town. They're not going to let that happen, man.
This is what's best for the NBA, for revenue.
They're not going to let that happen, man. They're going to let you have your chip, but they're not going to let that happen. They're not going to let it happen. They're going to make you sweat it out. Now, don't mess around like OKC. Because I told OKC, don't you let it go to 7 now. Because, at that point, they make a phone call and, it's all a wrap. Okay, but OKC had a different situation, though. They Chet disappeared.
Right.
But let's talk about the game coming up.
Okay.
All right. First of all, who you got, Pam? Let's start with that.
I'm going with the Knicks tonight.
Why?
I just think, they were able to pull it out the last couple games and then ended up losing. So I'm just going back to, I think the Knicks are going to come through tonight. I think Bronson is going to do what Bronson does. And I think Cat, we usually are looking for Wemby to have a response. I think Cat will have a big response tonight. I think they're going to play better on defense.
Yeah.
They've already managed, the turnovers are not as bad, but rebounding.
That's true. They have done a great job at correcting a turnover.
Yeah, both teams.
Yeah,
So we were dogging Castle in the other series. But, I think both teams, are kind of controlling the turnovers. But I think they get the rebounds, more second chance, get Cat involved. Bridges. Where is he getting back in the offense? Because when he scored the first couple games, it was a different outcome. So I think if we do all of that, notice I'm saying we.
Talk to him, Pam. Talk to him.
Hey, notice I'm saying we.
That's right.
If we do all that, then, orange and blue skies, baby.
Hey, look, my New York Spurs going to be there, baby. Let's go. We're going to be there. We got, we all in. So, A-Town. What say you about tonight? Not just, I know you hope you guys win, but other than Cat being more aggressive, talk to me. What should we expect to see tonight?
Definitely better energy, a better approach. I feel like the start of last game, I don't know if it was Trump. I don't know if it's energy in the crowd. They might have been a little overwhelmed, but they need to get settled in a little earlier.
Yeah.
I need Brunson to be aggressive, but a little less aggressive to get Cat going. I need Mikal Bridges to play some better defense and to be more aggressive offensively. He didn't take that many shots.
Yeah,
what happened?
He's really night and day. I don't know.
Yeah, totally different.
Let's put what's his name? What's kid's name again? Let's put him back in the game. Let's put him back in the game. Maybe, he plays behind Brunson though. I don't think he plays behind Bridges.
Yeah.
But the Bridges thing, I'm telling you, I think that really upset the Knicks early on in that game.
Oh, yeah.
I think that threw them off because he was so bad defensively. And of course, offensively, he didn't take any shots. He was just so off. They were like, wait a minute now. And I think that's where some of the early fouls, I think that's where they came in. You know what I mean? I think that's where some of that came in as well. So we'll see. But I will say, I thought Cat played okay because I wasn't pleased with how he started the game in the last game. I didn't think he started very well. But I thought he picked it up in the third and fourth quarter until he got that fourth foul or whatever. Then he just kind of faded a little bit off into the distance. It's like, dude, be aggressive, man. If you're going to go out swinging. But I get it. A lot of things are happening, whatever, like you said, the energy was off in the building and all these great things. But this is going to come down to, well, hopefully they fix the Bridges thing, but this is going to come down to Cat coming out saying, you know what, I will dominate this game. And Brunson figuring out how to stay on the damn court and not be in foul trouble. Brunson cannot be off the court for the first 8 minutes. That is – because what do we always say? Jalen Brunson is the clutch fourth quarter guy that always seems to set things right for the Knicks. Mm-hmm. They depend on it. They look for it. That's what they do. The motion, the action that they run, him getting to the basket, breaking down the defense, all of that works perfectly for them in the fourth quarter. They scheme for it. They work for it. And the one thing that they did when him being in foul trouble, you took that aspect completely away. So now where do the Knicks go in the fourth quarter? You know where they went?
Where did they go?
They went in the hole by 10 points.
Yeah, they have about to go too.
They gave like a 10 point because they couldn't score.
Right.
Like they went for and I forgot. I had it yesterday. I forgot about it now. But I think they went for like 6 minutes, 4 minutes. They didn't score a basket. That in the fourth quarter that never happens.
Yeah, they struggled a bit.
Yeah.
But I like OG Anunoby. They should have went to him a little more.
Well,
and he was hot, so it would have made more sense.
And what got me in the beginning of the fourth, they had both of them off the court.
Brunson and
OG. And I'm thinking, of course now he puts OG back in, but and that probably was saved it because he did make a basket coming in that drought that they were on. And that because it probably would have been worse.
Yeah. And he was hot.
But I don't think OG can. I mean, of course you can always give us more, but I think OG gave us what he gives us, what he can give us plus. You know what I mean? I think he did a great job.
And that's why I say, as far as offense with Cat, the first game it was like 18, something like that, 18 points. Yeah. Next game, 21.
Yep.
And then the game the other night, 11 and maybe 8 rebounds. So, yeah, you missed that. And then you add the free throws to that.
I can't believe Pam is so down on Cat.
No, I'm just saying that was a big difference in the
That's
game.
So unlike you, Pam. It's so unlike you.
What
you always so uplifting, but now you just down on,
just say I need him to play better. I need him to come back.
What did Alice say this morning? Did he get you?
No, he agrees with me.
I know,
100%.
But you drinking the Kool-Aid? Don't be listening to him.
I'm trying to win.
Don't be listening.
We want to win.
So lastly, let's talk about this Wembanyama situation. The question is, and we've been watching him in this entire playoffs. Very, 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 we've been watching him. He gets fouled a lot. He gets pushed a lot. He pushes a lot. He fouls a lot. He's very aggressive. People aggressive toward him.
Mm-hmm.
He's awkward looking sometimes with his aggressiveness.
All the time. And
it's awkward looking when you push him.
Right.
But are we giving him a pass on Are we giving him a pass on some of his aggressive play when it comes to the fouls and some of the other things? Is he getting a pass? I'm asking.
Well,
I want to ask Alex because I know what he's going to say. I know what he's going to say.
Yeah, he's laughing back there. But the league did review it, and they did admit that it was a missed foul on behalf, the refs missed the foul, but they also determined that it did not meet the criteria for a flagrant foul upgrade.
He palmed the back of Jalen Brunson's head and tried to make his head touch the floor
as hard as he could.
And smiled after. See, that's what I'm saying. Like when he elbowed Naz Reid like a month or so ago, and he didn't see.
He never said it was an accident. He never said it was an accident.
What?
Think about it. He never said it was an accident.
He never apologized or anything.
He never apologized. So, question is he getting a pass?
That's a pass for sure.
So that's a pass. I'm sure some others are a pass. But do we feel sympathy because he knocked himself out in the first game of that OKC series?
Got
I think
up like a deer.
Yeah, it was
I want to play this sound from Victor Wembanyama. It says he was asked what he learned during this playoff run. I thought his answer was interesting.
That you could foul people.
Okay.
Let's hear it is.
Yes, it's possible. And what we've learned, many things over these playoffs. Many things. Brace with your hands and not with your chin. Hit below the head if you do. And many other things, but most importantly, be relentless.
Okay.
He said, brace with your hands, not with your chin. Hit below the head if you do.
Well.
Okay.
We're speaking specifically to the two incidents that I just mentioned.
Yes. That's what he learned to do.
One, here's how to knock yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
Number one. Matter of fact, I almost prefer you brace with your chin because if you break your wrist, you won't be playing. You knock yourself out, you'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
I know that sounds
but that's true.
It's really bad to say, but that's the truth.
Yeah, that's the truth.
That's the truth. And the other one is, hit below the head. Meaning, you can do what you want. You can elbow people. You can do whatever you want. Right?
Don't hit them in the head.
Just don't hit them in the head.
Don't hit them in the head.
That's all. Just don't hit them in the head. Which is pretty difficult for him because everybody he's looking at, he hitting in the head.
Because of how tall he is, yeah.
So is it, what do you do? Because people are going to try to, muscle him. People are going to try to muscle him and push him around. What is he? He's just supposed to take it? Right? People just going to let people knock him off?
Right. No.
You're not supposed to just take it, right? What's a young man supposed to do? I just think that when it comes to the little stuff like pushing Brunson in the back of the head,
right,
elbowing Naz Reid in the face, you got to take that. You got to be serious about that, though. You got to say, I know they get on your nerves. I know you're irritated, but we can't let you do that.
Yeah, because it looks real dirty.
Right. Well, because it is.
Mm-hmm.
We can't let you do that. And I think he's getting a pass. My personal vote is he's getting a pass on that.
I agree.
You know what I mean? I know a lot of people that play on the edge, but they don't get that pass. And the ref can't tell me that he didn't see him push. He didn't see him push Brunson.
He was right there.
He saw it. He was looking right at it, which also tells me that this foul discrepancy thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was not by accident. That was not by accident. Which also tells me tonight what we're going to see and how the game's called will not be by accident.
Right.
It will be totally different.
But will it flip to the other side?
I don't really want it to flip. I just want it to be even.
Just call correctly.
However you want to call it. You want to call it tight? Call it tight. You want to call it loose? Call it loose. That's all I care.
And do it on both ends. That's it.
That's all I ask for. I don't care which way you go. Now, I think letting them play aggressively plays into the hands of the Knicks, although they didn't show that the other night. But I think it will play into the hands of the Knicks more than it would San Antonio. I think it really would. So,
Stephon Marbury was talking about the Jalen Brunson Wembanyama situation.
Yeah, what'd he say?
I'll tell you something about Wemby. Wemby is an international player. Okay, they play dirty overseas, just so you know. We're not used to playing dirty in America the way how Wemby just now threw Jalen Brunson. Now, if I'm watching film and I see Wemby throw somebody on my team, if he throws somebody like that, the next game, I'm gonna pop him in his rib cage so hard with my elbow that he's gonna fall and drop to the ground, and he's gonna wish he never put his hands on me. Okay, so next game, I guarantee you, after y'all watch that film what he did to Jalen Brunson, you better know that whenever he get on the basketball court, you better make sure you put that knife in his neck. Right?
Get him
That's
right
where it's
there.
at. That's where it's at. You see what he did when he came in? He said he was gonna come in, he was gonna win game 2. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. All right? So make sure y'all take note, and next game you make sure you bring that same energy.
Wow. Such aggressiveness.
Get him in the throat.
Oh, hit him in the throat. Man, what you got for me, A-Town? Get me out of here.
The best of the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
In Rod Brindamore's pre-training camp speech to the team, which was revealed he was mic'd up, he talked about the different races, the training camp race, the marathon regular season race, the postseason race. Well, the Canes are down to their last sprint. Everything they have, nothing left in the tank, no ammunition saved. It's the Stanley Cup final, and I can't wait.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
Is your business looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further than the Sports Shop Radio Show. Our show is the fastest growing and most active sports talk show on the air today. And advertising with the Sports Shop has the potential to greatly benefit your business. Not only is our show fun, we also cover a wide range of sports topics and have amazing connections with mega sports stars. Plus, we feature cultural references and influences with sound effects and great music from the last 50 years. The Sports Shop Radio Show is designed for anyone who loves sports, and as a business, you can take advantage of this by placing ads on our show to reach a large number of potential customers. Remember, in radio advertising, good ratings and listeners do count. The hosts, Reese and K-Mac, along with a wide array of regular and special guests, engage in real talk about real sports for real fans. Reach out today to place your ad with the Sports Shop and take your business to new heights. Email us at info@thesportshopradio.com or call 919-890-6200.
Right here in our backyard, sellers trust Purple Wave Auction to move their equipment, from excavators and ag equipment to trucks and specialty trailers. Our no-reserve online auctions help local sellers turn iron into opportunity. You get a dedicated territory manager who knows your operation, your market, and your timeline, backed by nationwide buyer demand, local service, national reach, real results. See why more sellers choose Purple Wave. Visit purplewave.com to get started today.
When you're living with low vision, life can be a challenge. Everyday tasks and the things you love to do can become difficult and feel impossible. You might find yourself feeling sad, isolated, frustrated, and like you just want to give up. Don't. If you're 55 or older and your world has gotten smaller because of vision loss, it's time to be bold. Time to be bold is helping people like you with low vision regain your independence. Go to timetobebold.org for a list of services in your state that will give you the tools, technology, training, and support you need to live your bold, best life. Join others who found a bright, bold future. Go to timetobebold.org. Help is here. Go to timetobebold.org today.
Are they ready? Are you ready? Giving your child their first phone is an important and often difficult decision. After all, it is a milestone in your child's development. The Phone Ready quiz from the American Academy of Pediatrics can help make this decision easier. Go to healthychildren.org/Phone Ready quiz to take a short questionnaire developed by pediatricians that'll help you decide if you and your child are ready, almost ready, or not yet ready for their first phone. And get tips about how your child can develop a healthy relationship with technology. So, are they ready, almost ready, or not yet ready? What about you? Go to healthychildren.org/Phone Ready quiz today. Just 10 short questions can help you find out. That's healthychildren.org/phone ready quiz.
So, what's the asking price on this house?
You'd probably be more comfortable living somewhere else.
How long is the lease? Sure, you can afford to live here, but...
How about the schools?
We have twins.
This neighborhood probably wouldn't be right for your kids.
If a real estate or rental agent says anything like this, you are being discriminated against, and it is illegal. If you experience housing discrimination, go to HUD.gov/fair housing and report it. Fair housing. The law is on your side. A message from HUD in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
My name is Luis Fonsi. No one should face Alzheimer's or other dementias alone. Resources are available at alz.org and by calling the Alzheimer's Association's 24/7 free hotline at 800-272-3900.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Getting hurt in a car wreck comes with all kinds of stress and frustration. But when you call me, I'll be on top of all of it. So all you need to worry about is getting better. If you've been injured in a car wreck, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and K-Mac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Drop the ball. Give me drop the ball. I'll drop the ball, y'all. Ready, drop the ball. Give me drop the ball. Ready, drop the ball.
Well, do it then.
Give me drop the ball, y'all.
Yeah.
I'll drop the ball. That's it. Give me drop the ball on the white.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Sports Shop. Reese came back doing what we do each and every day. We're having ourselves a good time as always. We got the firm. Pam Thompson Smith.
Good morning.
What's up, Pamela?
How are you?
Troublemaker. Yeah, I know I got you riled up this morning. I started talking about your Chapel Hill people.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, think about it. Excuse me. Just the comparison to, the fan bases. Just give it some thought. Just let that sink in. Cowboys, Tar Heels,
as I channel my
Will
Smith
I don't
spirit.
Want, I don't want.
Could you please keep my Tar Heels and my Dallas Cowboys names out your mouth?
I'm just.
I just feel like channeling Will Smith now.
I'm just posing. I'm just posing a question for thought.
But yeah, I'll give it food. I'll give it food for thought, like for a hot second. Done.
That's all I'm doing. Posing a question for thought. I'm not trolling. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask Alice. I'm not trolling, right?
Yeah. He tells us not to bring up Carolina all the time, and then he does it.
No, I'm not.
But you can't help yourself. I get
That's
it.
not what I'm doing. I'm trying to make you. Get you guys to see the connection about different fan bases.
In comparison to the Knicks fans.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, I was going to get to mentioning the Knicks as a part of this conversation, but I wanted to make sure I made the comparison and connection for people before we talked about the Knicks actually being a rabid fan base.
Right. Well, I know I was listening to Spike Lee last night.
Yeah.
And he was just talking about it's just kind of the stress and pressure of like they had to get there 2 hours, I think, 2 hours ahead of time.
And the people haven't left there yet.
They've
been there for 3 days.
They were like,
and they're not leaving. They're not gonna leave. They're just milling around.
The fans were kind of traumatized. So I agree with like the vibe was just totally different.
My personal opinion, I believe the fan base knew that they were probably going to lose because there was so much foolishness attached to it. You know what I mean? It was just so much, like, with the whole president coming and not being canceling the watch party outside and, and then the extended lines. I think the fan base had that apprehension, that feeling like, oh, here we go with that boot.
Right.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
They just do. That's what they said. They was like, here we go. So I know they were disappointed, but I think they weren't like, I can't believe that just happened. I think they were kind of like...
They had some stress behind it. But that's totally opposite than the fan base here in the Carolinas for the Carolina Hurricanes, because they packed out, sold out, basically, if you would say Lenovo, with over 19,000 people watching last night.
Wow.
With expectation to win.
Shout out to the
not
Hurricanes
feeling
with the
bad.
win, though.
Yeah, so that was great. And for, to be away and then to know that you've got that type of fan base at home that is packing your arena with over 19,000 people.
So
I think it's amazing.
So it's safe to say we know who the goalie is going to be starting for the Hurricanes. Is that true? Everybody feel comfortable? We know who the goalie is going to be? Anybody? Everybody?
Houston. Let's get Houston in on that. I don't know if I don't know because they he did the okey doke on us.
If he don't
go confused us the last time.
But if he doesn't go with Bussy, I would be like floored.
What do you think,
It'll
Houston?
be Bussy though.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
Go with Bussy.
Yeah, I will be floored if it's anybody but Bussy. Especially seeing that he completely rested Anderson.
Right.
I mean,
but now he's rested. He's gonna be back at home.
When he told him don't dress, I said, "Oh yeah, they have no problem going with Bussy then."
Yeah. But I think Houston was saying that it may be more issues with that, like health wise.
Ooh,
right?
Something that we don't see. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, other than he just
from
tired.
an injury or
other
something.
He just tired.
Well, that too.
I mean, I would be. He been playing a lot. They've been playing a lot of hockey.
Yeah.
They've been playing a lot of hockey. So
that part is true. They talked about
you got a fresh guy.
Exhaustion.
look, you got a fresh guy.
Fresh legs.
Let's let him live. Let's let him enjoy himself. But big wins for the Hurricane last night.
Yes.
Shout out to head coach Rob Brindamore. I think he's done a phenomenal job. Handling this team, managing this team, helping them get to this point.
Yeah. What full circle moment for him.
Such
a full circle.
Getting to this point. I just hope that they don't start thinking about it. You know what I mean? Because you're getting real. I mean, don't start thinking about it, which is what I'm afraid of about our Knicks right now. I think Cat showed a little crack in the armor because I think he didn't start thinking about it. Because he's playing well, the team is playing well, and he wants it so bad, and constantly thinking about his mother, talking about the divine intervention. I'm afraid he may start thinking about it. He got to get past that.
Yeah, get out your head.
You got to stop. You got to stop doing that.
Get out your head.
One goal.
Let's go, Canes!
Hall coming in. Backhand. Dobishek. Blake to the rebound. He scores! Oh, the Hurricanes are just pouring it on.
Hoist Lord Stanley's Cup.
Let's go, Canes!
Aho now to Jarvis. Jarvis. Go get the Giants. Scores!
Your official home for the Eastern Conference champion Carolina Hurricanes. 99.9 The Fan.
Adam Golden studio with my man Patrick Day from the Aluminum Company of North Carolina. All right, let's paint the scenario here. I need windows, but man, I don't have 3 hours to go through the process of deciding what I need, when I need it. Can you help at the Aluminum Company?
Absolutely. So, first of all, when we come out to your house to look at your windows, typical window appointment may last 45 minutes, an hour. We're certainly not going to make a 4 or 5 hour commitment to talk about windows. We're
I had
there
to
to
serve
help.
dinner last time.
Right. Listen, my wife always says, I talk to my wife all the time. We have salespeople, whatever we're doing. And my wife, I tell her all the time, I can't stand salespeople. And she laughs. She's like, you are a salesperson. I'm like, well, the difference is I'm just having a conversation trying to help people get what they want. I'm not there to pressure you. I'm just there to help you get in and out. And it's a pretty quick appointment. It's pretty efficient. So we're there to help you and make it quick.
I can vouch for that. The Aluminum Company of North Carolina, online at aluminumcompany.com.
This is Ray Womble Jr. from J.E. Womble & Sons in Lillington. Spring is here and lawn mowing will be in full force. Our new lineup of Bobcat zero-turn mowers are bringing tough to turf. Built to give you a professional edge, engineered to last longer and work harder. Come check out the Bobcat ZT2000 series at a discount of $1,200 with 0% financing. And remember, if J.E. Womble & Sons doesn't have it, you don't need it.
A family office is a team built to handle the 3 biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex,